What's up guys, Marcus here with the Reformation Woodshop, and Cooper's here as well. Over the last few years of house flipping, my wife and I have accumulated all of the tools necessary to do the jobs that we need to do to make these houses nicer. I legitimately have been carrying everything that I own around in a big, huge Makita tool bag. So today we're getting organized with ToughBuilt StackTech. One of the key features of the StackTech line is that it has auto locking interface. They have 100 plus items and accessories that can all communicate with each other. With this self-aligning nesting architecture, it makes stacking boxes fast and hassle-free. They have an auto locking interface, which means when you throw them on top of each other, they immediately lock in, and they have a clear lock indicator that shows you if your boxes are secure or not. One of the things that makes them different from their competitors is that they have armored steel corners, which is great because these boxes will get tossed to and fro, and this is actually where all of their accessories attach to. They have numerous quick release accessories that attach directly to the StackTech to build a fully customizable solution tailored to every single trade. One really great feature about this setup is that it is dust and waterproof protected. It has a durable silicone gasket that seals out dust and water to keep your tools dry in harsh environments. So if you're working outside, specifically on a job site framing something, these guys can go out there without you having to worry about bringing all the dirt and dust home with you. These guys are high impact tested. They have advanced structural engineering and high performance polymers that protect against deformation, drops, and shock. And lastly, they have dual locking points on either side. That way, if you want to protect your tools at all times, you can do that too. They have about 15 individual boxes available, and I have the courtesy of having 8 of those. So I'm going to go into full detail about the 8, what I like about them, and at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what all I organize in each and every single box. The first piece I have is the 4-wheel rolling cart, which is $99. The second piece is the extra large 3-drawer toolbox. It is 21 inches by 16 inches by 15.6 inches, and it is $169. Next is the 1-drawer toolbox. It is 21 by 16 by 8.8 inches, and it is $99. Next is their fastener organizer. It is 21 by 16 by 7.2 inches, and it is $69. I'm effectively running 2 storage rollouts, so for my second stack, this is their rolling toolbox. It is 22.3 by 19.7 by 26 inches, and it costs $135. This is their large toolbox. It is 21 by 16 by 11.7 inches, and it is $89.98. I was going to go with a compact toolbox, but my wife actually convinced me to get this tool tote. It is 12 inches by 18 inches by 14.8, and it works as a quick carry tool bag, and it is $89. After that is their compact cooler. It is 10.4 by 16 by 13.5 inches, and it's $119. There's lots of cool accessories you can get with this system. I got the StackTech bar for the ClipTech pouches and StackTech bins. Then I've got the long tool holder for tools like your level, a shovel, or even a sledgehammer. And one of my favorite things, because I can never find an extension cord, is this cord mount accessory. It makes it so that you can keep your extension cords close to you at all times, and the hooks actually swivel around so it can be quick removal if you need that. If you found yourself in a weird spot where you're saying, why do you need modular rollable storage? Well, let me answer that question with a couple of application uses for this StackTech system. The first piece of StackTech that I actually got from Lowe's is this 12-bin storage box. What's really good about this system is that each and every one of the units has value outside of each other. So having this one box alone never felt like I was missing out on anything. You can buy one specific piece and go to an installation job like I did here for these pullouts, and you should have everything you'll ever need at your fingertips right in this one box. One of the great things about this system is that it has a fully compatible tool bag. So if you go job to job and all you need is your tool bag, you can buy that specific thing, and maybe in the future, if you want to buy all of the modular storage, this tool bag will work with that ecosystem. Once you get into your toolboxes, they have these drawer systems that are great for storing specific job types, like drywall. Having compartments where I can throw all of the things that are dedicated to one specific job, like electrical work, demo, drywall, painting, stuff like that, is extremely useful. On top of all of the individualized compartments, they have large toolboxes that are the standard toolbox that you'd expect. They're deep toolboxes that are perfect for your power tools, and I've found that they're spacious enough to hold everything that you could possibly need when you're on the job. Although this system does hold a lot of weight, it is actually very mobile. It's easy to break down, toss in the back of your truck, and then take it for adventures all over town. A posted a lot on my socials about the StackTech system, and the comment section was not always so friendly. A lot of folks complained about the availability of the storage system. And I'm gonna be honest, not having availability is a huge problem. Specifically because if you can't promise that each consumer can have the entire ecosystem and another manufacturer can, they're gonna go with the other guys. After seeing some of the responses that ToughBuilt put out and talking to ToughBuilt myself, I can tell you the way that they're fixing the availability problems is a larger purchase order with Lowe's and clearing up some of the stocking and shipping to site blunders that have been happening inside of Lowe's stores. Another promising thing that ToughBuilt said is that their system will be shipped out to multiple other retailers and be sold in different stores outside of Lowe's, which is a very, very big win. When it comes to storage systems, I've got first-hand personal experience with DeWalt, Craftsman, Festool, Milwaukee, Hart Tools, and now ToughBuilt. And at the end of the day, they're all just boxes. I get that, but there is a quality difference in the selection that ToughBuilt offers. Even as I'm walking through Lowe's and just fidgeting with some of the mechanical parts on other units compared to that what's on the ToughBuilt stuff. And if you put your hands on both, you can visually and physically tell it's made from better stuff. All right, if you're a Milwaukee fanboy, plug your ears right now. The only real competition that ToughBuilt has on the market right now is Milwaukee, and they are the other big dog on the market. I know that is the truth. I am lucky enough to be a content creator that is not beholden to any specific brand. I'm not worried about the slight chance that this video would make it so that they wouldn't send me product in the future. I don't care. Milwaukee as a brand deserves the hype it gets. They are a high performance, high innovation brand. But in reference to this specific category, tool storage, the Milwaukee Packout system does not have what the StackTech system has. The ToughBuilt StackTech system is better. I'm going to show you a few customization hacks that I found work perfectly for the system and help make my setup a little bit cleaner. The first thing I did to optimize my space and get a little bit more fasteners inside of my fastener storage is I ordered these 3D printed bins that nest inside of the existing yellow boxes and make it so that I can have multiple different fasteners. After that, I got this Kaizen foam from Fastcap.com, and my plan is to cut it to fit inside of some of the drawer boxes. That way my sockets and ratchets can have a dedicated space that they stay forever and they don't have to hang loose inside of the drawers. You can get one of these sheets of foam for $55 from Fastcap. They're 2 foot by 4 foot, and after cutting it up, I was able to fill 3 of the drawer boxes, and I had some left over, so I was able to make router bit storage in one of the bottom drawers as well. If you don't want to do the cutting of this foam yourself to make it fit, I'll do it for you. I'll have a 3-pack listed on my Etsy that'll fit specifically into your drawer boxes if you have this system. Alright, so for the grand reveal, you know you get your top box. This is the fastener box. It's pretty beat up already. Pocket hole screws, I've got concrete screws, face screws, torque screws, drywall screws, very small finishing screws, nails for my pneumatic tools, electrical tape, painting tape, miscellaneous little items here and there. For my drawers, this is one that I'm most excited about. Ooh, baby! My sockets are in standard and metric form. All of my ratchets with a nice clean cut line there. Beautiful. These ones I haven't cut out and put in yet because I'm undecided if I want to keep them here or just toss them in the tool bag. All of my batteries, a stud finder, charger, battery box. And speaking of that, ToughBuilt, if you're listening, I would love a power strip attachment for the side, or just make a box that has integrated power. That way I could drop my charger in here, plug it into the side of the box, and charge inside of a unit. That would be awesome. And lastly, in my drawers, I've got all my jigsaw and reciprocating saw blades here, router bits, and one of my new favorite tools. These are the Allen wrenches from Toolant. I got standard and metric. I love that they're extremely colorful. I love that they're long enough to reach anything that I could possibly need, and they have that nice rounded hex head so I can get in and not get stuck. I have used Toolant in the past, and all of the things that I've ordered from them have been pretty reliable. I'll leave a link for these in the description if you want to pick them up for yourself. Rollout number 2. This is my bottom box. I've got all of my power tools in here. And just so you know how much it can actually hold, I've got my jigsaw, my oscillating tool, my reciprocating saw, my circular saw, that's huge, rear drive circular saw, 2 impacts, and a driver in here. And it closes and functions perfectly. On top of that, I keep my large toolbox. Inside of here, I've got this guy. It came out of the large toolbox. I took this out to make more space. In here, I've got all my specialty tools of this brand new sprayer I got, which I'm gonna do a video on probably next coming weeks. This is for cabinet hardware. This is for cabinet drawer faces. And this concrete nailer for fastening into concrete. It's a specialty tool. That's what this whole box is about. After that, ToughBuilt actually sent me this one. This is their cooler. I wish I had sandwiches in here to show you, but I don't at the moment. I do have some ToughBuilt knee pads. My level goes there. And lastly, my tool tote that like I said earlier, I was going to get one of their square boxes that looks similar to this guy, but I'm actually really happy I got this because I can dump all my crap in here and not have to think about it ever again. So that's really nice. As far as I can tell, this is the best looking, most well-built tool storage system on the market, and as long as they keep their momentum, they'll only get better, which means our storage options will only ever be better.
Do high fives!
If you watched this video and thought to yourself, man, that was so good, how can I give this guy money to repay him? Then you're in luck. I have a lot of stuff listed on my Etsy store that you can buy to support the channel, so head on over to reformationwoodshop.etsy.com to grab something.